Okay, back once more with, well, Galactic Civilizations 3 over here. So, like I had said last time, we might be mounting a bit of an offensive here on the Dredgen capital soon enough. Maybe this episode, maybe next episode. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab one transport ship, link it up with the carrier, hopefully get that going soon enough. And in the meantime, we got the carrier on standby. It's linking up with the main fleet over here, putting everything in Trusk over here for repairs and recommissioning like that. We'll get out another transport ship coming from Gothar shipyard over here. The reason being, well, we need one for their capital, one for their, one for the standby place. So let's see. I don't know. We can probably push that slightly farther. Right, what I should be doing right now is sending out the scout ships. That's too far. So, good news, we uncovered a lot of their ships. Bad news, we're probably going to lose a scout next turn. There we go, we can get those two to merge and connect next turn. I should probably do that right now. Get the prototype scout, launch it. Bring it over here, take a look at what we see. They have a sensor range of 2, we have a sensor range of 5, so our ships... This one's definitely seen by at least one of their vessels. They have 3 moves. Yeah, they'll be able to reach us in time, but at least this survey ship has some weaponry. What are they gonna do here? Nope, they're not going to attack us. They are... Oh, they're going to brawl it out with these people. Okay, that's not bad. They might, these people over here, the Iridium Corporation, they might not put up that much of a fight, but hopefully they'll be able to stall the enemy, at least keep them busy, reduce some damage. So taking a look at faction power over here, we've overtaken them as the lead. The Iridium Corporation's getting pretty powerful. I don't see any major spikes in their power. Their faction power over here. I don't know if we can switch that to... Oh, we can. We can switch that to purely military power. So they've greatly amped up their military power, likely given the start of the war. Okay, so I see a dip when we didn't lose anything during this Dredgen Empire dip. So I'm guessing this correlates to something that the Iridium Empire did. Both of their empires are actually starting to go 1-for-1 now. So that's kind of good for us. I'm going to bring out the carrier fleet. Or if we can. Oh, I see, we don't have enough maintenance for it. Let's see, this thing does 6 points of damage. How much does this carrier do? It does enough. I'm going to send in the carrier. I really want to see whether or not it the carrier brings in, 3 assault fighters. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so that's not too bad. So it does come with a selection of ships. So my question now is whether or not we need to rebuild these assault ships when they get destroyed, or whether or not they just kind of respawn. Okay, so we'll have to look out for that next time. Because currently, as it stands, the carrier... Cost 6 logistics, stands on its own just kind of as is. I don't seem to be able to order it or order, a look into the carrier, so I'm guessing it works. It just kind of magically spawns a few ships. Here, 909 to start off with. 909 to end with, so that's pretty good. And oh, that's right, we'll have some more carriers to back that up with shortly. So here, you know what? I'm going to do a small test. Yeah, okay, so it works. Yeah, so it does work. It just spawns these assault fighters without any real clauses to them. They just appear. I'm guessing if they get destroyed, they just, you know, magically get fixed next battle. Very, very good for us. Oh, wow. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, the carrier brings in a lot of cannon fodder for what it's worth. 150 points of cannon fodder, really. So, I mean, with that said, I'm really liking these carriers now. There we go. And we also have fleet logistics. I'm going to, for 8 turns, I don't think that's worth it. I guess we'll specialize in shield defenses for now. I was going to say, with we can specialize into carriers to the best of my knowledge, and if we do that, I'm guessing it would bring out a lot of combat power. Trusk over here could relay some manufacturing to Gothar shipyard. I'll see whether or not we can do that. It'll outlay 3.5. Not very much, but it's better than nothing, really. But you know what? Let's get Glunomia to do that instead. That'll help us build things slightly faster. This ship again pass. Idle colony over here. What can you do that'll help us out? We can do some soil engineering. The question is where? Right over here, I guess. And we can terraform. We can terraform this entire area out, really. So I guess we'll do something like that. What are they doing over here? What is... Oh, they're founding stations. The Iridium Corporation's just nabbing all of our minerals over here. Been meaning to cap those off, but I was wondering, it's like taking down cultural stations for the sole purpose of just kind of, you know, stalling us out there or something, but well, I guess we have our answer now. Right, later on we're going to have to deal with these people at one point. Their empire is growing quite large. I do like the fact that, well, they're fighting with the Trojan Empire, but evidently they're not losing ships. Shield specialization is done. Let's get shield systems so we can upgrade our ships. Grab another carrier, because these things are proving to be wonderful. Station is full, too many ships in orbit. Okay. Yeah, there we go, that's what I'd like to see. Hopefully a few more of their ships go boom in the near future. Take a look at over here, what do they have? Some daggers, some things like that in the shipyard. Okay, so our ships are full. So you know what, here's what we'll do. We'll eject one fleet with 2 carriers and... no, that's not what I wanted to do. Right, because I wanted a... yeah, I want a combat fleet like this. Then I want a support fleet, 26 points. Yeah, then I want a support fleet like this, which will follow them up. And we can't have only carriers, so I think we'll have some damage-dealing cruisers in the back lines. And we'll send those forwards like that. Okay. Some more losses on the Iridium front. That is good news for us. They might be our allies, but I don't want them to... well, right now they're doing nothing. as well. So, yeah, this is a fight we can win. Their ships are yeah, they're heavily damaged. Ooh, did we? No, we didn't lose a ship here. Okay, got shield systems, 1. We can optimize these shields. Let's add some more strength to them. Or you know what? Let's miniaturize them. That'll help us out later on. For now, let's get this ship to probe further. Oh, there's only 3 ships defending that planet. That is where that works really nicely towards our to our advantage. I'm gonna post a scout ship here. The reason being is that if I can clear the corridor, I can just have this fleet kind of sweep on in without any delays, hopefully. Yeah, I really want to see this battle, the nice little fighter swarm there. Yeah, you never know, at this point the fighter swarm handles those single targets nicely. Look at that. Yeah, there you go. No work needed by the rest of the fleet. Right, and that gets us close to target 1. So, with any luck, the space behind our fleet here will be cleared. So I'll post the sensor ships slightly farther back. And now, let's see. So yeah, they're going to reinforce stretching. Let's see. That's a fully equipped fully equipped Ravager. We'll take that out first. That's why we're kind of winning these fights. I mean, our fleet has a logistics value of technically 54. Given the carriers, well, those might be really overpowered. I mean, yeah, that really stretches the limits of the fleet, firstly, and then secondly, I mean, you just have this blob of cannon fodder, really. Well, there you go. I mean, practically have two of their ships already gone. 3 of their ships already gone, just given the cannon fodder alone. Yeah, the rest of the fleet isn't even going to try to engage, they're just sitting back. Wonderful. So that is really, really good. That clears the way. Conventional warfare, we win immediately. Shipyard will be gone soon enough, and that extends our logistical capacity just to the very edge of hopefully green space. So that yeah, that puts us in striking distance of really anything to come. Okay, so we need to keep this passageway open for the transport ship to, oh, so close to link up. And we get, no, this is back at Migo. So from Migo, you know what? We'll terraform some more of the tiles. I want to get more, you know what? We can do manufacturing and research here. So we can get something like that going. Falcon Area 1 over here has been teched to... Their buildings look really strange. I have a hard time telling what they are, but they seem to be spec'd to something. We'll give them a generic, you know, economic stimulus goal for now. And away we go. So taking a look at the fleet composition here, you know what, that is a lot. I was gonna have to say we could just try to throw our fleet in there with the fighters and all and see how they do. So you know what? I want to see how overpowered these carriers are, and so I'm just going to send this in and see how we do. I mean, their fleet is really, really brittle. They just so happen to bring a lot of firepower. So far so good. Fighters are keeping the enemy at bay. And yeah, the Ravagers are targeting assault fighters. Very, very good. Oh, what happened there? Okay, so we're back. Oh, they even have a transport ship nearby. Oh? Okay, there we go. Looks like they called for a ceasefire in the middle of that, just kind of because. Ah, I see. I think the AI is set so that, yeah, it lets the fighters do their thing early on, and then it switches to for the actual ship-to-ship combat. Okay, so there we go. One carrier or one Ravager down. Hopefully we can get the second one before it sinks our carrier or cruiser here. Oh, that's gonna be close. Come to think of it, the carriers use a very similar new model. They have like, yeah, they have those, I don't know what they are, like little laser beams things instead. But there you go. So a lot of the fire was just absorbed by yeah, assault fighters, really, clearing the way for the rest for the rest of the ships over here. That, oh man, that was only one of the fleets. Okay, so in that case, we're pulling back, and we'll stock up for another fight, because I don't think we'll be able to deal with the second one. I don't want to lose any of our cruisers because they take so long to rebuild. But that will be, well, part one of the siege over here. Soon enough, we'll be pressing through there, and it looks like they their combat power has dropped so much that they are kind of on par with the Iridium Corporation here. So I think we'll bring the fight to them next episode, and yeah, we'll just leave it off till then. So, see you guys there.